Hey guys, I wanted to make a quick video for you today to kind of give you a little more insight into what we actually do as coaches on a daily basis. We have what we call the vital behaviors, and these are the things that we try to do every single day consistently because they are the things that we know will continue to move our business forward. And I just really wanted you to get a glimpse of what it entails so that you can see really that coaching is super simple. Um, it just takes your heart being in the right place to be consistent, to show up and do them every single day. And it takes you having a really strong why, knowing that this is going to absolutely be life changing for you if you stay the course and you are consistent with it. Um, it is nothing more than that. So I just wanted to give you a quick little rundown of what our vital behaviors look like. So we have friend requesting, which we've talked about growing your network on social media. So we typically try to send 3 to 5 friend requests a day to new people that we can build relationships and build connections with. The next one is posting on Facebook. This is really important because, like I mentioned um, in the video about the myths of coaching, like who makes a good coach, and that you don't have to be in, the perfect end result or at your goal weight or anything like that, that this is about sharing your journey and your life and your story and how it's changing everything for you. So we share a lot on Facebook about what we do in our lives and why we love it. The next one is what we call forming, and that's essentially building relationships with new people. So I know in the beginning this was a little hard for me because I was in a bad place and I always felt like people would think I was weird reaching out to them, but it's really just making friendships. Your goal is to make friendships with new people and really learn about their lives and their families and what they love and what their goals are. And it's not scary at all. It's actually exciting because you meet a ton of really, really incredible people that you probably would never know otherwise. Um, Following up. Following up is something that we do typically with people that we've talked to before about health and fitness goals or maybe wanting to coach. And, maybe the conversation went dead or they weren't really ready at that time, which is often the case. And we follow up with people just to see if maybe now is the right time for them because we truly want to help as many people as possible and we want them to know that we're not just going to write them and disappear. We truly care. So when we follow up with people, it's really essentially letting them know that we're here to help them whenever they're ready. We also do invites. Now, this is not something like I talked about in the Miss video about being salesy. I have never once in 18 months written somebody and said, hey, want to buy Shakeology or want to buy a workout? That's not how we do things. Like I said, we get to know people. We get to know their goals. We get to know what could help them and what could benefit them the most. And then often we invite people to upcoming challenge groups. And I will explain in a later video what exactly challenge groups are. But it simplified, they are just a place for us to invite people to their online challenge groups that we run to help people stay accountable to their goals, motivated. We check in, we share recipes, and they're just super fun and they really help everybody stick and stay on track with their healthy lifestyle journey. So we invite to that. Sometimes we invite to the business opportunity, like a coach sneak peek. Because really, when you're doing something like this and you see how much you love it and how much it's done for your life, it's really hard not to want to share that with just everybody and shout it from the rooftops because you know that this could be as life-changing for somebody else as it could be for you. So we always like to let people know that the coaching opportunity is available. Um, Also, we work a lot on personal development, and personal development in essence, is reading or listening to audios or watching videos, things that we can use as intentional growth, intentional knowledge of things that we want to learn and work on so that we can be better people, so that we can grow as people, so that we can be more positive, so that we can help others more, and help them to the best of our ability. So we are constantly, constantly, constantly working on ourselves and our mindsets. And I can vouch for this, that adding personal development to my life instead of, watching TV for a half an hour every night has absolutely changed my life. It has changed my entire mindset and how I, am resilient to things that I struggle with, or just my level of health or my level of happiness on a daily basis, because I'm constantly feeding my mind with positive things and things that are teaching me and helping me grow more into the person that I want to be. Obviously, as a coach, we try to be extremely consistent with our own health and fitness journey. So, being a product of the product, we try to work out daily. We drink our Shakeology daily. We try to eat clean. It doesn't mean that we are perfect, or that we don't eat chocolate, or we don't drink wine, or, we don't indulge sometimes. But overall, we try our best to live that example so that we can help other people do the same. And a lot of us have to overcome obstacles to do that, and excuses and things like that. But that's the beauty of it, is that being a coach holds you accountable to your own goals. And, in essence, you're helping other people because you know what it's like to experience that for yourself. So don't think that because you still struggle with, eating sweets or whatever it is, that you can't make a good coach. That makes you relatable. It makes you human. We are not these celery stick eating robots. We are real people that eat real food, that just are doing our best to live a healthier lifestyle by adding Shakeology and workouts into our routine. So the next one, I have written down on mine, challenge groups. So I check into my challenge groups daily. I post in them what I'm eating. I post when I work out. I post motivation. And I just really share my journey with these people so that they are inspired to be consistent in their own journeys. And I encourage them to share as well. So I always check in on my challenge groups. Also, I check in on my coaches. I check in on my team. I check in on trainings that I'm running. And obviously those things aren't something that you do in the beginning because you don't necessarily have a team or any trainings to run. But if you start coaching, you will be put in a training so that you can learn all the ins and outs of coaching. So that, in a nutshell, is the vital behaviors that we do every single day as a coach. Pretty simple, not hard to do, but the difference between people that have success and the people that don't are the ones that are able to be consistent with these things, because as easy as they are to do, they're easy not to do. And that's, the best thing in the beginning is to learn how to be really consistent and make it a part of your day. Coaching is not meant to make your life harder or add to your routine to where you can't balance everything else and all your other priorities. It's meant to make your life simpler and more enjoyable because of the community that you get to be a part of, and the fulfillment of helping people every day, and the incredibleness of making new friends and building new relationships, and really just being able to stay consistent with your own personal goals because you're showing up every single day. So if you guys have any more questions about what we really do on a day-to-day basis, we would be happy to answer them for you. But I just wanted to give you that quick little glimpse of what it is we actually do as coaches on a daily basis. So I hope that was helpful. Talk to you later, guys.